Hey Abby, I just want to let you know our first candidate arrives. He's waiting at the waiting room. Can I let him in?
Yep, you can go tell him to come on in.
Okay. Hi, good morning. Please come in and have a seat.
Hi.
Hi, good morning and welcome to Happy Stars Childcare. I'm the Executive Director, Abigail.
Hi, and my name is Rose. I'm the REC.
I brought an extra copy of my portfolio and resume.
Awesome, thank you. I'm happy to take a look at it. Okay, good. You got your resume and everything in here. It looks good. So tell me about yourself. Do you have any hobbies and interests?
Yeah, my hobbies include cooking, reading. I enjoy the outdoors and camping, spending time with my dogs and my nephews.
Sounds amazing. So I can see from your resume here that you are a recent graduate from the Early Childhood Education Program at Niagara College. So what do you think is the most valuable thing you learned from the program?
The most valuable thing I learned from the program would have to be about the subtle differences in families and how we have to be aware about how we interact with all of them, because little nuances and small things can really change our relationship.
That's very true.
So, what is your personal teaching philosophy? Has it ever changed?
My personal teaching philosophy has changed while going to school at Niagara College. It's evolved into one of acceptance and inclusion, and I like to focus on giving all children equal starts in life and helping children when I see them falling behind and making sure that no one is left behind.
So I kind of like that. It's looks similar to our teaching philosophy in the center. Okay, and what makes he the right candidate for the position?
I feel I would be a good candidate for the position because I'm a very hard worker and I'm very loyal, as well as I'm open to trying new methods and new activities, and I'm really hoping to learn a lot if I do get this position.
Do you have any other languages or skills that could be brought to this job?
Unfortunately, I don't speak any other languages, but some skills that I could bring to the job is my past experience with babysitting and tutoring through mathematics, English, and other subjects like that with small children, with my nephews.
How important is your relationship with your colleagues to you?
Very important. I would like to build strong, positive connections with all of my colleagues, and then I would like to transfer over that to building strong, positive connections with the parents and families of the center.
Sounds good. Okay, so we can have a little scenario here. So imagine you are on your way to staff room, it's your break, and then you see your two colleagues talking inappropriately about the parents whose child is in your care. What would you do?
If I were to come across that, I would enter the conversation and I would ask them why they were talking in that way and point out how it's inappropriate to talk behind people's backs. And I would try to steer the conversation towards positive comments or towards a resolution in the conversation being done.
So you mean like, are you going to just interrupt the parents, or how do you like approach them?
No, I would approach them in a way that was open. I would wait for them to welcome me into the conversation, and then I would respond to their comments with positive things to counteract what they were saying.
Okay. And I assume you are familiar with our policies.
Mm-hmm.
So if a child were to get hurt on the playground and he hit their head and a mark appears, what would you do?
I would definitely fill out an incident report and document everything that happened immediately before anything's forgotten. And then depending on the severity of the bump and the incident, I would either contact the child's parents or the child's parents as well as emergency services.
Okay, so in addition to that, in our center, if a child hit their head, we give the sticker name tag. We will put there, like, let's say, I hit my head, and we will put like, hi, my name is Rose. I hit my head on this date and on what time did you hit their head. so that everyone in the center will know that this child got hit.
That's wonderful. I like that idea.
Thank you so much for coming today. Do you have any questions for us before we finish?
Yeah, I was wondering if I were to get this position, what types of families I would be interacting with and where they'd be like.
Yep, so we're very happy that our center, we have a wide variety of families. So we have different nationalities, backgrounds, religions, and multiple different family compositions. And if you get the job, you will maybe not come in contact with every single one, but majority of them you should come into contact with.
And then I was wondering if you had any concerns or any questions about my resume.
Oh yeah, so I see on here that you had 3 placements from Niagara College. So what was that like, having those placements?
It was really rewarding. My first placement was at a nursery school, and so I was able to interact with a lot of younger toddlers and younger junior preschoolers in a very welcoming, warm environment. And my second placement was with the region, and so I got to experience a lot of the region's policies and their structure.
It's amazing. All sounds like wonderful age groups too. So I also see down here under the community involvement that in 2013 you went on a mission trip to Guatemala. What was that like?
Oh, that was very rewarding. We went down to a town called Jalapa, and we built houses for people who had lost their houses to landslides or to territorial issues, as well as we built schools for those who couldn't afford to go into schools in that area.
That sounds really, truly amazing. So thank you so much again for coming today. We'll contact you in the next couple days to let you know.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Abigail. So just to let you know, our second candidate for the day, Kitty, is just right outside. Are you ready for her interview?
Yep, you can tell her to come on in.
No worries. All right, Kitty, come on in.
Hi there.
Hi. I'm Abigail, the Executive Director, and welcome.
Hi there, nice to meet you. I'm Kitty.
Hi, I'm an RIC.
Hi, nice to meet you. So I brought you a hard copy of my resume and my portfolio.
Awesome, thank
Everything
you.
is
I'll
in there.
be happy to take a look at it. Good, you got your resume in here. Looks like you got a lot of stuff. Awesome. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I have been in this field for about 3 years now. I am a very outgoing person. I love to spend time with my family and my friends during my free time. I enjoy reading, and I consider myself a forever student. I love to always educate myself and learn about new things, and I constantly go and participate in new trainings and new activities. I am also a very outdoorsy person, so I love to spend my time going on hikes and traveling as well.
It's amazing. So do you have a teaching philosophy, and has it changed at all in the years?
Yes, of course. So my teaching philosophy actually has not changed ever since I've been in this field. My teaching philosophy is involved around having children being accepted for who they are, and just letting them know that they are unique in their own way, and everybody is different, and it is okay to be different. And I follow this philosophy because, especially here in Canada, we live in such a diverse world, and throughout my job and my places that I worked at, I was able to work with lots of families who come from different countries, and I was able to meet a lot of different children with different views and different ways they have grown up. And I found that some of them were kind of uncomfortable, and for me to make sure they feel comfortable and welcomed, and for me the classroom is, I want them to feel that my classroom is a place where they can just be themselves and be accepted for who they are, and that they shouldn't feel left out. So that is the teaching philosophy I'm trying to follow, and yeah.
Sounds amazing. So you mentioned before that you like to keep updated and keep learning.
Yes.
So because you graduated a few years ago, what specifically have you done to continue that, your professional development?
So I have been attending trainings with the QCCN, also with the ECCDC as well. I actually have a training in infant massage. So the way I got into that was, it was during my last placement. My host teacher, she actually was hosting infant massages at my placement, and she let me attend one of her classes. and I fell in love with it right away. I thought it's a very special and beautiful way that parents and children are able to bond with each other, and I felt that it would be a very good asset to have, and it's very beneficial, and I was able to actually practice it at my last job, and the parents just loved it, and they were able to take something home that they were able to continue at home as well, and create a more special bond with their children.
That's amazing. We actually at our center offer the infant massage, so
Really?
it's awesome
That's
that you're
amazing.
already qualified in it.
That's
So
great.
how do you plan to communicate with the families of the children that are in your care?
So I feel like my communication style is very straightforward in a professional way. I always make sure that I'm honest with the parents and fill them on what happened during the day, and I also always try to create some sort of relationship with every single parent in the with the children who I'm teaching, even if it doesn't. Even if the parents have some sort of shyness to them or doesn't feel too comfortable, I still try to approach them and just still try to let them know that whenever they are ready or they feel like they want to address anything, they can always come to me and talk to me. So it's not necessary, but yeah, and also just to create a special relationship with each and every family.
It's amazing trying to get that really good, healthy relationship with the families.
Yeah, I really like that. So, assuming that you are applying for our center, you're already familiar with our policies then?
Yes, I had the chance to read it over and get a little familiar with it.
That's good, great. If, I'm gonna give you like a quick scenario here, okay? If a parent were to come into the center and like they're upset about something that happened the day before, and you were, let's say, it was your off that day, and then like you come in the next day and they start complaining about it to you even though you don't know what happened, what exactly would you do?
So the way I would approach this and to address this problem, I would first of all ask the parents if are they willing to move to a separate room where we can be in a quiet area where we can talk comfortably with each other, just in case if they don't want any other parent to overhear a conversation, and we don't want children to overhear anything. So I would kind of ask them if are they willing to move to a separate room. I would also, if the ECE who was there during that time is still in the center, I would ask them to please come and join us as well, so I can hear their side of the story as well. But in case that ECE might be away that day, I would definitely ask the supervisor to be in the room with us, or any other RECs who were there during the time and know exactly what happened. So I would have the parent explain to me what happened and what the problem is, and just try to go from there once I know their side of the story, and then whoever and the REC side of the story, and just try to go from there and address the.
I really like that response. You're trying to keep that professional boundary, but at the same time you're helping them. So that's really nice. Let's talk about the future. Where would you like to be in 3 years?
So in 3 years, I would definitely see myself going back to school. I'm planning on getting my bachelor's done. So that is my plan for the next 3 years as of now.
It's amazing. I have my bachelor's, and it was a truly amazing experience.
That's good. This job specifically, how do you think this will help you become a better RECE to get your bachelor's too?
So I think the way this job would help me, it would definitely be a new experience for me, and I would go through a lot of experiences here. I feel like it would help me grow as well.
So in the portfolio and the resume that you sent ahead of time, you mentioned there that you have a Sick Kids Center for Global Child Health.
Mm-hmm.
You have the certificate for that, and you also have a certificate for the CCEYA self-test. How exactly do you think that will help you?
So I felt while I was getting my certificates done, I
Yeah.
learned a lot more of things. It was just some extra training that I was happy that I was able to receive because I feel more comfortable coming to the centers knowing what I was able to learn throughout those trainings.
So we have a lot of candidates applying for this position right now. What do you think, like personally, what makes you the best candidate?
So I consider myself a very hardworking and very loyal person. I am very open-minded. I have no problem with trying out new things and maybe trying out or teaching in different classrooms if in case that might happen, that I have to move to a different classroom for whatever reason. I love having new experiences and just I'm a person who loves to keep grow and just go
That's
through.
good. We really value like the word flexibility in our
Yes.
center.
Yes, sir.
We like that you are flexible and like in times of need. So like let's say if one of our staff were to go on break, you can fill in for them. So that's really great. What exactly can you provide for us?
So I did put it on my resume. I
Yeah.
am bilingual, so
Oh,
I
that's
speak
good.
fluent Hungarian and English.
Okay.
I'm recently starting to learn a little bit of Spanish as well. I can't say I speak it, but I'm getting my training in that
That's
as well.
good,
So
that's
hopefully
great.
in a few years I will be able to say that I'm fluent in that as well.
That's amazing.
Well, we really like this application so far. Thank you for your time. Do you have any other questions that you would like to ask us by any
I
chance?
do have a couple questions.
Sure, no worries.
So my first question would be, does your center require any additional special training?
So we don't actually require anything, but we will provide you with stuff. So like you said, you're actually already qualified in the infant massage. That is something we do provide to our ECEs. We also have a trip to Italy that you can apply to go on that will give you some more training in Reggio Emilia and getting really what it's all about. And then we also just offer like regular professional developments at QCCN and the ECCDC, all paid for and supplied to you.
Oh, that's great.
No worries.
And my other question would be, does your center have any bilingual services available for the children or families?
Well, regarding bilingual, we're like the staff ourselves. Majority of us speak English. Some do speak a language other than English. Like I myself speak Tagalog, but with services, we don't really provide like Tagalog services. We do, however, provide French and Spanish to those who need it. We have a resource consultant who is trilingual, so she usually helps us with that.
Oh,
All
great.
right.
That's
So thank you so much again for coming in today, and we'll contact you within the next few days to let you
great.
know.
Thank you so much.
Have a
It was
great
nice
day.
to meet you.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. Bye, Katie.
Bye.
Hi there, it's Abigail from Happy Stretch Childcare. Good, how are you today? That's amazing. We'd like to offer you the job as an early childhood educator in the toddler room. Yes, I know, we have a wonderful group of children this year. Yep, so if it's okay with you, we'd like you in at Monday at 10 a.m. for the orientation. Okay, that's wonderful. We'll see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye.